Well, hello there, friends. Welcome to this month's edition of the Expat Wise Chat. Now, I'm here with a dear friend, Frank Tortoriello of beautiful, sunny, gorgeous Costa Rica. And you know that every expat has their own unique story, and wait till you hear Frank's. Let's get going. Hey, Frank.
How you doing, Trish?
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Okay, I've got to start out with the first natural question. How did you end up in Costa Rica? What were you doing in the States and what made you take that leap?
Well, I owned a restaurant for many years in Massachusetts, and one of my early customers had moved to Costa Rica, and for years kept inviting me to come visit. Finally, I got the gumption to take a vacation and came down and immediately fell in love with Costa Rica. To be honest with you, I love being warm. Massachusetts isn't warm, and so that was the first motivation was to come here at some point in time. I came for a few visits, and each one meant that at some point in my life I was going to come live here.
Yeah.
And then certain things happened back in the States with my business that prompted me to make the move sooner than I anticipated.
Yeah. So what's Costa Rica like? Where are you? What area are you in? And what's it like to live there?
In my humble opinion, I'm in the most beautiful part of Costa Rica. It's in the southern Pacific zone. It's where the mountains meet the ocean. It's green all year round. I just love it. I love the heat. A lot of people don't like it, but I love the heat.
Yeah.
I escaped Massachusetts for this reason. This reason is my primary reason for being here is the heat. It seems weird, but I had this fantasy through as far back in my life as I can remember to live somewhere tropical, have the kind of job I have, and for me to realize that dream is amazing because not many people could ever accomplish that.
Right.
And I stumbled into this situation where now my dream is a reality to me. And that is amazing to me.
So you're semi-retired. You're working. What are you doing?
Well, I just have one of the most amazing jobs is to be a property manager for an enormous piece of property sitting on the ocean. And that, there's work to be had, but it's not hard.
Yeah.
In comparison to what, in my estimation of my perspective of what I used to do for a living, 24/7 in a restaurant, this is easy work.
Nice.
And that has made me, I guess, semi-retired, and I have the ability to make my own hours and still be in a comfortable, beautiful, position, and so I'm lucky. I'm extremely lucky. This is not something anybody falls into. I just got lucky, that's all.
Now, how long have you been there?
In Costa Rica?
Yeah.
13 years.
Amazing.
And I've been at this job now 10 years.
Wow. So it's home. Costa Rica is home for you.
It's so home that I don't even refer to the United States as home. That's the past.
Nice.
This is my home for now and hopefully for the future, but I don't intend to go north ever again.
To the cold.
No. South, I'll be heading your way to Ecuador next if that's what words say that I have to go, but it's going to stay warm.
Yeah, I get it. Now, in terms of your lifestyle there, I know that there's actually a turtle refuge or a turtle reserve there on the property. Do you also get involved in that? Can you tell us about it?
That's part of my job. We started about 7 years ago, I believe, 7-8 years ago. The guy I work for put up money and backing to create a biological reserve on the property. Because this property is one of the most diverse properties in the area, and it's the beginning of one of the largest mangroves in Central America. And so we are right at the beginning of this. So it's a very critical area.
Mm-hmm.
And he decided that he wanted to protect this area. And we started turtle rescue programs. We've done studies on mammals and water studies. So I oversee this. I can't say I have all the knowledge. I'm not a biologist.
Yeah.
I eat sandwiches for a living, so good luck with that. And so my part of my job is to oversee this and make sure everything stays stable.
Neat.
But we have such a good staff that it makes the job pretty easy.
Nice. What kind of turtles?
Olive Ridley is our primary turtles that nest here.
Neat.
And it's called Playa Tortuga for a reason, because it's Turtle Beach.
Neat.
So, but a lot of the environmental stuff that's happened throughout the world and generally this area, we've seen less and less turtle migration here. And we're not sure what the reason is, if they're been killed or they haven't been able to survive for other reasons,
Mm-hmm.
But so it's pretty critical that the work we do here to save what we can save for the turtle population, at least in our area, is very important.
That's amazing. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I think it's
Thank you for being part of it.
That, as a foreigner to come here to have such a positive impact, this is a pretty positive impact on what we do here. So.
Fabulous. Now, tell me about the fauna and the flora there. The animals that you get to be surrounded by. What's that like?
It's an interesting perspective because since I've been here, the increase in amount of animals that have returned to this area, because this area, and a lot of Costa Rica was devastated because in the 70s they decided to cut down a lot of the forest because they thought their economics would go towards cattle. Well, that became a mistake. And so now there's been years to regrow those forests and bring the animals back because they all went south. And so what we're seeing here, and because of our biological reserve, we're noticing how the increase in animal population is coming back to the area, which brings it back to more of a natural state. And so we're seeing a return of so many macaws that haven't been here for 40 years.
Wow.
We're seeing jaguarundis, ocelots. Jaguars haven't returned to the area yet, but many other things. And we do otter studies and caiman studies. So this is all a change in what the environment can now sustain. And it seems to have increased in its ability to sustain. So it's almost like you can trust that nature will regenerate itself if you allow it to. And this is one of the things we've noticed.
That is so exciting that you get to be part of it all. That's wonderful.
Really, especially when I have no knowledge of half of this 10 years ago. I had no clue.
So that's it. So it's just been this incredible learning experience, and you're right in the middle of it. Wow.
It's been an education for me, I find it interesting and I'm learning a lot.
Fabulous.
And I like the fact that I myself can have a positive impact on the environment here.
Excellent. Now, can you tell me about the adjustments and kind of the challenges of living in Costa Rica? Are there any that come to mind?
There's a lot, because to be honest, we come from a culture in the United States of convenience, fast pace, just never in doubt about what we can get. And so here you come and things are not that convenient. There's a different pace of life. And so one of the things I say that patience in Costa Rica is not a virtue, it's a way of life. And so it's an incredible adjustment. And I'm still going through it after all these years because I 50 plus years living in a fast pace everything, you pick up a phone book, you can find 10 plumbers, 10 electricians
Right.
in your area, no matter what your area is.
Yeah.
Here, you're subject to maybe 1, 2 that you trust,
Yeah.
and their time is so occupied that you have to wait, and there's a lot of waiting. And so that is a little frustrating when
Yeah.
you're trying to get things done,
Yeah.
but it's also been a great lesson in learning how to be patient. And
Nice.
that is important. And that's a lesson that it took me a long time to learn, and I'm still learning.
I get that. Absolutely. Now, all right, I have to ask.
Okay.
As a single man in Costa Rica, what's it been like?
Lonely. To be honest with you,
Really?
look, you would know, my morals are very interesting, and it doesn't fit the morals of most people. But one of the things, I'm an older man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not attracted to young women,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of guys that come down here, older guys, they have this thing about these young Costa Rican women will attach themselves to them, and they think, "Oh my God, this woman loves me."
Yeah.
And no disparaging of the Costa Rican women,
Mm-hmm.
but the reality is they're not looking at the person anything more than a ticket, either money or a ticket out of Costa Rica to a better existence.
Yeah.
And it's like, I have to say this, but it's like guys that go to a strip club and they hand the girl a $5 bill and she smiles at him and they think, "Oh my God, she loves me."
Right.
No, she just wants the other $5 bill. And that's kind of what it is, And so
Yeah.
it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so the pool is limited,
Yeah.
And culturally, there's a difference between Costa Rican women and American women.
Yeah.
And I'm more prone to American women
Mm-hmm.
or foreign women because of their attitudes, and it's just the way it is. But the pool is very small.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because I found there's an incredible amount of dynamic, strong, older women that have come here that are independent, which is attractive, but they also have either come from relationships that were so negative that they are hesitant to ever get involved with anybody.
Yeah.
So there's barriers,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
So it's not always easy.
not at all.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that. I do.
And I don't drink, so I don't go to bars.
Mm-hmm.
So the social scene is relatively small,
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I take the responsibility. I don't put myself out there, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm not laying it all on anybody else. That's
Right.
a lot of me, And so I make those decisions. I live by those consequences.
And in terms of your friendships as well, making friends as well, you've developed your small.
That's not a problem. I have a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
friends.
yeah.
Now, quality of friends, that's a big question.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, I hate to say this, but are transients. They come through here, stay for a while, no, nothing personal,
No, I get it because
and then you leave.
yeah,
And that hurts.
Yeah.
You develop a certain kind of friendship, and then people leave. And so it puts to me at least, I don't always put myself out there because what's the point?
get hurt. Yeah,
It hurts.
Yeah.
It always does hurt when people leave, and
Yeah.
so my friendships are borderline acquaintances these days.
Yeah. Just trying to keep
That's
that distance a little bit.
Because it's
Yeah.
just reality, and
Yeah.
I just prefer it's almost a security thing with me, But I keep that border,
Yeah, I understand that.
It's not
So
true.
that would be one of the downsides. You're one of the few expats I do know who have stayed in one place for a long period of time. And you're right, they tend to be transient, 3 to 4 years. Very often, 5 years maybe even. they'll tend to move on. So I get that that's a downside. And how about the upside of being there for so long?
Oh, there's great upsides. I love this culture.
Yeah.
I love the people. You know, I mean, it's like anywhere you go, there's positive and negative. I just find it more positive.
Good, good.
Yeah, you know,
and how's your Spanish?
I have I love this country.
Moving on.
I don't know if there's something in my head that just doesn't translate well. So I developed my own brand of Spanish, which is they call Franglish. A little English, a little Spanish, a lot of Italian sign language, and I've communicated.
Love it.
And it's easy here. I gotta admit, there's a problem because the problem being able to assimilate in that way because there's so much English.
Yeah.
And the Costa Ricans are almost pushed to the point of having to learn English to get better jobs, to communicate.
Yeah.
And so it's easier to get by without the Spanish.
Right.
You know? And so
yeah,
it's kind of a negative. I have a hard time.
But the beauty of it is you work with Costa Ricans, with the Turtle Reserve, and it's wonderful because you are part of the culture, and I think that's fascinating.
But, you know, I could be better at trying to communicate, and I make them communicate with me. I mean, it's interesting because I have a couple of workers who spoke no English when we began, who speak way more English than I speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Just because they needed to communicate with me, they tried hard to learn. And I take it on myself.
Yeah,
that
I get it.
I just maybe didn't take it serious enough, or I just don't have that part of the brain.
Yeah, I don't know. You were one of my students when we worked, and you did really well. So,
well,
I don't know about that, but I do like the Franglish. You did.
I became the class clown.
You were great. You were great. Okay, as we wrap it up, do you have any sage advice, that little nugget that I always ask for, in terms of someone seeking to aspire to retire abroad or even just to Costa Rica?
I would suggest a couple of things. Do your research. People don't do their research. I would suggest, especially for Costa Rica, come stay a little bit during the dry season, come stay during the wet season. Get an idea of there's a big difference in how you live in those two time frames. Also, you know, have a hobby. Have something that motivates you. Because people come here with nothing to do, and it creates problems. I've noticed it for the 13 years I've been here. It was the most obvious thing, especially people that come in marriages or relationships. It breaks down quickly because paradise is boring. It's beautiful, but boring. And if you don't find a way to occupy that time, you're going to find yourself in trouble. Is either drinking or whatever, affairs or whatever. But as somebody that has observed it for a long time, that's a critical thing, you know.
That's wonderful advice.
You have to come here with some kind of hobby or some kind of interest that you could occupy some time with, you know.
That makes
and I think that's
perfect
important.
sense. Great advice. Great advice. Thank you. Frank, thank you so much. This has been awesome. Such a pleasure.
Totally my pleasure.
Love
Mucho gusto.
Muy bien. I'm so impressed. Maybe I did teach you something.
You did have some influence.
Thank you. Well, thanks to everyone who's joined us today, because it is, as you can see, a wonderful, exciting thing to be abroad, but it's also challenging too. So keep those things in mind, and don't forget, if you are thinking of making the move, check out the Expat Wise Guide page, because you will want to be savvy and in the know, and really know what's coming at every stage of the expat journey. And also, I'm here for you for personal coaching services, and I can't wait to get to talk to you. Let's make it happen. You've got the dream. Make it right. Let's live it. Have a great day.